Jon Jones has never been a stranger to controversy or tough decisions, and UFC 151 remains one of the most defining examples. When Jones turned down a short-notice fight against Sonnen after Dan Henderson pulled out due to injury, it sent shockwaves through the MMA world. UFC President Dana White was livid, UFC 151 was cancelled, and Jones' image took a hit that still sparks debate today. That pissed him off, Jones said bluntly, recalling the moment. He just didn't see the logic in it. For Jones, however, the logic was simple. Taking a new opponent on a few days' notice, especially someone as tricky and media-savvy as Sonnen, didn't make sense. At the time, Sonnen and Henderson were training partners. To Jones, the timing felt strategic, almost like a setup. Dan Henderson pulled out. I was supposed to fight him. Then suddenly, Sonnen steps up, Dan's buddy. It felt off. The fallout from that decision was severe. Dana White publicly criticized Jones, blaming him for the first-ever UFC event cancellation. Fans and analysts were divided. Some called Jones a coward. Others respected his choice to protect his career and legacy. Now, years later, Jones sees that moment through the lens of wisdom and experience. When you're not the one in there creating the art, it's easy to say how simple it should be, Jones reflected. But I've always respected the process. I've always believed in putting in the time. That moment taught me a lot. Ironically, it led to a future opportunity. Jones eventually coached against Sonnen on The Ultimate Fighter and later fought and defeated him inside the octagon. Fast forward to 2024. Jones now holds the UFC heavyweight title, but has been inactive following injury and prolonged negotiation. Meanwhile, Tom Aspinall has surged through the division, capturing the interim title and generating fan buzz as the future of heavyweight MMA. Jones has remained diplomatic yet distant when speaking about Aspinall. "He's awesome, man. I think he should go on and have a wonderful career," Jones said. "But right now, he just doesn't excite me." Those words haven't sat well with fans or UFC veterans. Daniel Cormier, Jones' longtime rival, recently commented that if Jones isn't willing to fight, the UFC should strip him of the belt and let the division move forward. "It's time to strip him," DC stated. "If he ain't going to fight, it halts the division. Give the belt to someone who's ready." Cormier's frustration echoes that of many within the UFC ecosystem. With Jones holding on to the heavyweight title and refusing to commit to a unification bout with Aspinall, the rest of the division is in limbo. Fans want clarity. Fighters want opportunity. So where is Jon Jones mentally? According to Jones, he's not retired, but is also not eager to return. "I don't want to say that I'm retired, because fighting is in my blood. But right now, I could care less about it," he admitted. He's at peace, enjoying life, and reflecting on his legendary career. "I've punched and kicked enough people. I came, I saw, I conquered. That's genuinely how I feel." But he hasn't shut the door. He acknowledges that the itch to fight could come back, and if it does, he'll return with his whole heart. "When the edge comes back, if it comes back, I'll be ready." One of the most impressive things about Jones in recent interviews is his self-awareness. He speaks candidly about loss, not just in the cage, but in terms of missed opportunities or moments of complacency. "When I lost, I didn't chase a rematch. I wanted to learn. I wanted to see what that fighter knew about me that I didn't know about myself." He even expressed a desire to train with the people who beat him, to grow from those experiences rather than run from them. That mindset is rare, especially in a sport built on ego, toughness, and revenge. "Let me learn how you beat me. Let me close that hole so the next guy doesn't do it." Jones also reflected on the changes in MMA since his dominant run in the light heavyweight division. The sport has exploded in popularity. New fans, new champions, and new narratives have taken center stage. Many of today's casual viewers weren't even watching when Jones ruled in 2012 to 2019. "It's been 5 years since I was in the division. Some fans don't remember 2017, 2018, 2019. So it's time to remind them who I am." Despite being one of the greatest to ever do it, Jones knows that in MMA, your relevance fades fast without activity. Jones also discussed his frustration with other promotions and the business side of MMA. He mentioned his time with GFL, giving them 6 months of his career without a fight in return. Sometimes these other promotions don't know what they are doing. They don't make the right decisions. That's what happened. It's a sentiment shared by many fighters who've tried to navigate the complex world outside the UFC. But for Jones, the lesson is clear. Protect your time. Protect your legacy. Jones isn't obsessed with money or media. His focus now is on legacy, knowledge, and inspiration. He talks about the way people look at him, the way fans feel when they see him, and his responsibility to give back. It's a blessing. My job now is to serve that, to give back to my fans and show them what I have inside. Yet when the conversation circles back to competition, the fire flickers again. If I come back, it's with my whole heart. No shortcuts, no half effort. I'll do it to the best of my abilities. So what's next for the heavyweight title picture? Should the UFC strip Jones and let Aspinall carry the division forward? Or wait for the itch to return? Cormier believes the belt needs to move. Dana White may agree. But Jones, still undefeated in the eyes of many, has the final say. Whether he returns to silence doubters, coach the next generation, or walk away forever, Jon Jones remains one of the most complex, talented, and polarizing figures in MMA history.